welcome to another video episode from the Veg Grower Podcast. As you can tell, we're well into December, dark nights here. I've had a pretty busy weekend, I have to admit, so I haven't been able to do much in the potting shed. So I'm in here today after work with it getting dark, and I'm just going to sow some sweet pepper seeds. Hopefully you can see that. If not, I'll bring it a bit closer. There you go. Sweet California Wonder. Now, I don't normally do them this early, but I was listening to Sean's podcast this morning, and he actually said it'd be worth just to sow some sweet peppers. So I thought I'll give it a try and see how it goes. I'm sowing them like I did last week with the parsley and coriander into these. I've got two of them as a bit of an experiment. If they both germinate, I'm going to leave one in this potting shed. They're both going in a heated propagator, and once they've germinated, one will stay in here, try and keep it warm, see how it does, and another one into an old bottle fridge I have in the garage that I'm using as grow lights. But we'll more on that in future podcasts. Videos. Well, I'll be doing it on the podcast as well. So yeah, first clip anyway, I'm going to show you now. Went down the allotment and I dug up the yacon. So let's see how that done. First time I try growing it. See how it done and we'll come back. Good morning everyone. I'm down in the allotment on this wonderful December Saturday morning. It's freezing overnight, but now the sun's out, it's actually really quite nice. I'm about to dig up the yacon. It's definitely ready for harvesting, but before I do that, that bed down the end is what I built last week. I meant to show you last week, but I kind of forgot, and so yeah, I thought I'd show that now. Unfortunately, I made a boo-boo today as well. I brought my proper camera down, but I forgot the batteries, so I'm having to do this on the GoPro. But anyway, that's beyond the point. So, this is the yacon. Let's dig it up and see what we've got. So, first time I've grown yacon, so there's a few little bits, I'm not sure if that's a tuber or root. There we go, there's one, and there's two. Here we have a little yeah, there's a little piece. I think that'll be replanted. Yeah, so those little bits, I wasn't sure if they were root or tuber. They're kind of a combination of the two. So the rest of these are little small bits. I'll put that down there. But we'll replant those little bits. Hopefully we'll get a crop out of that for next year. Let's clear up some more of this couch grass. But these are what I'm harvesting and taking home out of the yacon. I'm pretty happy with that actually. Can't see it on the camera. Yeah, pretty happy with that. We'll plant the rest back into the ground and cover it in horse manure now. So, put those down there. Find my take those tops off, because they're well and truly dead. Put that back there, along with that. We'll put this there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. Let's get rid of, dig up some, pull up some of these weeds. Okay, Peruvian ground apple, yacon. Relative of sunflower and Jerusalem artichoke, grown for its tuberous root with a sweet floral flavour. So I'll find out about that later. Anyway, let's get that all sorted. Dig up more of this. Right. Oh. This stuff isn't as well rotted as I normally like to get it, but it's only as like a ground cover. There we go. That's the yacon done for this year. Okay, well, there you go. You've seen the how the yacon done. I'm quite pleased with that. I'm going to be trying to find a recipe I can use those in, and try and eat those up. So it'd be a fairly nice thing to do. I'm quite impressed with how it grew as well, and I'm hoping those little ones that I've left in the ground will grow on for next year. Be like the Jerusalem artichokes and the potatoes and what have you. Right, I'm just covering the seeds in perlite or whatever they call it now. They're pretty much sown, so and while I do this, let's bring up the next video, next clip, and that is just in the greenhouse over the corner here at home. As part of an experiment, I left the sweet potato in there till it completely gone back. Now a few weeks ago you saw me harvest the sweet potato, the outside sweet potato, and I thought it'd be interesting to see how it done compared to the greenhouse ones. Anyway, I'll put that video up now, and then I'll come back and chat about it after. Right, well, good afternoon everyone. I'm in the greenhouse finally. Basically, what I've noticed, the sweet potatoes have grown in here. A couple of days of really cold weather we've had. Frost has finally got to them and killed them off. So I'm going to see what we've got down below. Let's start. We'll clear all this out. Those peas done nothing in there. So in some ways I've been waiting for the sweet pea to die, the sweet potato to die, because it's been holding me back and not being happy with how I set up the greenhouse. So I kind of want to get in here and restart again. These are doing well. These are the passion fruit. Really pleased with these actually. I'm going to have to get some supports in soon actually. These are, I got these seeds when I went to the Caribbean island, St Lucia. I brought them back with me. I didn't really expect them to grow, but you never know. And yeah, they've actually done really well. So cucumber's definitely dead as well, so that can go. And a polystyrene box will be ready for leaks. Go over there. Well, now it's about what, 3 weeks ago when I harvested the sweet potatoes from the outside ones, so it'll be interesting to see how different they are. Let's get this shell. Now, well, I can go over here. Okay, that means I can get to this first one. Just here. This variety is the Burgundy. Yeah, that's done absolutely nothing. In part because the soil here is quite tough once get below. So that's no good. This variety now, the Bonita. Its foliage done a lot better than the rest. Couple of little bits just there. So far. Yeah, that's not looking good either. Okay, so they've not done it as well so far. It can come out. The monitor, which I believe is broken. We'll try new batteries and try again. Right. That's the foliage gone. Now, so far I'm disappointed with what's come out of the greenhouse. When I grew these, I've done research, and the general understanding was that the heat and what have you helps them grow better. I did put plenty of water down, so I don't think there's a problem with that. I had a lot of stuff growing in here, but I think it may have needed more watering, which I've got a plan for. Right, and this one, the Beauregard. Let's see if this is going to be any better. And not really. It's a bit flimsy again. Yeah, that's it. So okay. Okay, well that's it with the sweet potatoes from in here. Bit disappointing, but nevertheless it is what it is. So let's go get some compost and throw this all down here. Let's move some of these bricks and stuff out of the way. Go just there. Screwdriver. Yeah, well, right. Okay. So, why do I think sweet potato didn't do as well, despite it supposedly being closer? I think the water. I thought I gave them plenty of water, but perhaps they needed more. I got a plan for that. And also I'm still trying to the soil here, there used to be a shed on this patch, so the soil was quite compacted. I forked it over a bit and laid some really lot of horse manure and what have you, to try and boost the soil up, but perhaps that wasn't enough. So yeah, hopefully it's a good helping of manure and compost. We'll beef it along and make it better next year. I've also gone, you can see the wood around the step, try and make it a bit of a almost raised bedding, I guess, and get the worms to drag it down. And in that corner there, I'm going to have a water butt, one of my disposable ones you've seen scattered around the garden. So that'll keep the water at the temperature in here, and also I'm going to have like what I'm going to do outside, a seep hose attached to the bottom, so I'll just open it up and off it goes. Let's go get some more compost. yeah, a bit defeated with that sweet potato. I was expecting better than what I got outside, if I'm honest. Foliage wise, it definitely was a lot better. It just goes to show you that what's above a plant doesn't necessarily show what's going on under the ground. That looks like a good bed there. So let's move some of these pots over. These are what I call my more sensitive, the more tender plants. They're just really here for protection over the winter, and then they will go out again in the springtime. There's such my orange plant here. Got a couple of chilies I'm trying to overwinter. They're looking a bit poor. Chili and guava. This is another guava, if I'm not mistaken. A pineapple guava. Get that weed out of there. My kaffir lime. Never know if I pronounce those things right. Some more overwintering chilies. Making a bit sorry for themselves, but let's see. It's a tomato plant I'm also trying. Tomato plant I'm trying to overwinter. Just as an experiment. I'm not going too madly into it, if I'm honest. Let's get some of these just up here. Put that down there for now. Alright. These can come out. These two, probably here for now, they're dead, but as well I tried growing ginger, it failed. I'll try again next year. I think that's going to be I'm really going to try. I've never managed to grow ginger very well. I've tried for several years. I think one year I just about managed it somehow. I think next year I'm going to try ginger again. It's one of my watering systems. We'll just put that up over the top for now. I might get some water into that and use that in the future. This weed, whatever it is. Some more rocks. Okay. Just try digging this over a bit, just give it a light. A bit tougher this side, but it's also a bit less compacted, which is a bit of a, isn't it? There you go. Okay, let's go get that last pot of compost for today, and then in the future I may have to put more compost in here. Okay, well, welcome back everyone. Yeah, as you see, that's the greenhouse now sorted pretty much. Got to get a bit more compost in there, but that's ready for next year, which I'm pleased about. And getting things growing. So, yeah, the sweet potato was actually quite disappointing in that. I didn't even bother saving it. It's just all gone to the compost heap. So that's gone, and goodbye to that. A bit of a disappointment. I thought it'll do better in there than outside, but it hasn't for some reason. Multitude of things it could be the soil. As I said, there was a shed on there when I first moved into this house, and although I broke the soil up a bit, it may take a while to really get the worms to really break down the soil. Again, it was in a layer of compost and manure, so the top layer was kind of fairly friable. Anyway, enough about that. So, yeah. But pleased to say that, you know, my greenhouse is coming along nicely. Soon things will be in there and overwintering in here as well. Well, I'll be glad once these cold weathers get away. Anyway, so as I say, I've now sown all the sweet peppers for now, and see how they get on. They're going to go into the propagator I have just where the camera sort of is at the moment, and we'll see how they do. I'm going to close up for now. I've got to go and record this week's audio podcast. Anybody wants to listen, that you can find that on iTunes and things like that. It's the Veg Grower Podcast. I've seen Sean's. I heard Sean's one today, and it's absolutely brilliant. So well worth listening if you're into podcasts as well. Thank you for watching, and if you liked what you've seen and want more, please subscribe. And any comments, pop them below. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Getting more each week, which I'm really pleased about. I'm blown away that you actually want to watch these things. So yeah, thank you very much. I normally get a couple of comments from Brian and Graham. Hi guys, if you're watching this, thank you for your comments. I mean, you two are fantastic with what you say. I really do appreciate it. I'm learning a lot from you guys, which is what I'm here for. Okay, so that's it, and I'll be doing another video over this next week for next week, and I'll come back and see you all then. So bye-bye for now.